Long time ago in America that is now far away, far away, when children played together, they swung on a tire suspended by a rope over the creek or competed in games like hopscotch and shooting marbles. I don't know where that happened, but apparently it did happen. Nowadays, if kids go outside, it's usually to head over to the multiplex, either to see a movie or to feed quarters into the machines that train them how to shoot straight and kill monsters. But you know what? All of that costs money, and that's, of course, what moms and dads are for, and that's why we have, the subject of allowances. And we brought in our good friend Betsy Brown Braun to discuss the whole issue, when you start it, why it's important. So, Betsy, why is an allowance important?
Well, allowances teach children the value of money. They teach them how to manage money. They teach them responsibility. And most importantly, I think it teaches kids to associate earning and work.
But shouldn't you also, shouldn't just some things be expected in a house that you don't have to pay your kids for?
100%. I do believe in an allowance very much, but I also believe that there are jobs that children should do. I call them personal responsibilities for which they're not paid. It's an expectation, like making your bed, dirty clothes in the hamper, hanging the wet towel up, clearing your place. 100%. This is a different thing.
Okay.
When children get to be around the age of 7, and I say that because 7 years old cognitively is an age when they understand numbers and quantity differently, number one. Number two, and you're probably seeing this.
Oh, yeah.
Kids get interested in money. They start asking about how much do things cost and how much did you pay for that, and they want a lot of stuff. It's also the age of collections when kids they like rock collections and
Legos. Legos in our house right now.
So they want a lot of stuff, including money. I don't give an allowance before that happens because you want the kids to want to have it.
Then how do you, and do we do like charts? I remember having the little chart when I was little. Do people still do charts?
100%. And in fact, in my book, You're Not the Boss of Me, shamelessly she says.
That's good. Get that out there.
In my book, I have a sample chart and I have a long discussion on allowances. It really starts this way, Lisa. You have to think to yourself, how much do I want my child to earn at the end of the month? How much do I want him to have? And then I believe in starting with a little base salary. It's kind of that word allowance. So maybe you give him, I kid you not, a quarter a week.
A quarter?
50 cents a week. Because then you're it's like an hors d'oeuvre. You're whetting his appetite. He wants more money. Well, let's think about how you can get money. So we're going to give your child real jobs for which he will earn real money. And I mean real jobs that you're going to stop doing and stop having other people do, like emptying the little trash into the big trash, like setting the table, clearing the table, emptying the dishwasher, dust-bustering your car. There's any number of things.
So once you're giving them this money, you've set up this program, what do you do?
Oh, yeah, you asked about charts. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
Well, first of all, let me just say I believe in paying kids in coin.
Okay.
Because I like them to count it. I like the math that's involved in that. And they should have a chart where they keep track of it. On Monday, they check it off if they got it done. And then at the end of the week, on payday, whenever that is, and it is their job to come to you and say it's payday, they do the math of adding up how much they get.
So, but what do you do? Do you teach them what to do from that point on? Is it then we're going to go to the candy store or down to the toy store and buy something? Or are you supposed to do something else with this money?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you asked that because I think it's important to lay it out from the beginning that money that comes into the house goes into one of three banks. You have a bank for spending, a bank for saving, and a bank for sharing. I call it the 3 S's, and I start it very early so children know that we don't spend everything, and you can discuss the kinds of things you save things for. And then, of course, it is incumbent upon all of us to share what we earn. That's part of the philanthropy we hope our children will acquire.
Okay, allowances. Start it now, then.
And let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
Please don't make the mistake ever of taking away a child's allowance as a form of punishment. Once he's earned it, he's earned it. I can help you with other punishments another day, but not taking the allowance away.
Okay. Betsy, thank you so much. Betsy Brown Braun has 2 amazing books if you don't have them yet. You're Not the Boss of Me and Just Tell Me What to Say. And in the one book, you actually have the chart as well. So, okay, Betsy, thank you so much.